You know, this is hard to watch. Marsha Blackburn is spot on everything she's saying. You've got to check it out.
This is really pretty remarkable testimony coming from you all, listening to what you've had to say. Basically, we've got a broken system. You don't know how to fix it. Money's not going to solve this problem, Ms. Nanda. You don't know the numbers. You don't know the law to enforce the law. So what comes across is that we've got a Homeland Security team here that doesn't believe in securing the homeland because you don't care enough to go deep enough into the issue to be able to define the problem and be able to fix it. Now, Ms. Marcos, I'm going to come to you because I've written Secretary Becerra twice about these children that they just can't find. Now, first letter, he got Acting Assistant Secretary Jeff Hill to send a non-response to my office. And then I sent another letter, and I haven't heard anything from him. I have asked that he come to the committee and talk to us about what has happened with these 85,000 children, where they are, and why efforts are not being made to find them and to be certain that they are being cared for. But there's no response to that because there again, you all believe in open borders. Your goal is not to secure the country and the border. Your goal is to just let everybody come on in and to hell with this trying to find 85,000 kids. You didn't vet the sponsors right. You did not do an FBI background check. Imagine that. You loosen what is required of people, and then you want to come here and say, we need more money. The secretary notified about the urgent situation developing in the department and that these children were being released to potentially exploitative sponsors. Did anybody pay attention to that? Or did you care? Was it 9 to 5, draw a paycheck, go on? We don't care. We're not concerned about an open border. We're not concerned about protecting children. What is your job? You're the Office of Refugee Resettlement. And you're not going to follow up on where these children are and who has custody of these children? Why did you accept the responsibility to be in charge if you're not going to do your job and protect these children? You don't have an answer to that. You don't know why you accepted the responsibility.
Senator, I would be happy
This is why
to
we need the
speak about this,
secretary
but
to
you're
come.
not giving me an opportunity.
Oh, no, I gave you the, tell me, why'd you take the job?
I took the job because I'm a humanitarian. I've spent my life
You're
in this
a
work.
humanitarian who
We
can't
have-
find 85,000 children and don't give a ripping flip about where they are or what is going on in their precious lives.
All right, so this person supposedly is in charge of the children who come through illegally to make sure that they are given to appropriate sponsors so that they were going to be cared for and not trafficked or God knows what else, right? And that's this person's role. And every question that Marsha Blackburn is asking her is if she was truly upfront and doing all she can to track the 85,000 children who are just lost in the system, she would have a more passionate and direct, specific answers to Marsha's question. But no, her answer is, I'm not aware of all the specifics. That's just like fluffing up your answers so that you don't have to answer. If I was in charge in her role and I was responsible for these children and making sure that they're being handed over to appropriate sponsors, yeah, I would have these people vetted. And if I was in a hearing like this, I would be so much passionate saying, yes, we've done X, Y, and Z, and we're so upset about where these children are, but this is everything we're doing to find these children. It's none of that. She's just sitting back saying how she's not aware. Twice she said it. How she's not aware of the specifics. And all she wants to do, as Marsha Blackburn says, is throw more money at the problem. And the problem with that is more money does not get you results. More money just goes into the pockets of people who are supposedly to be taking care of this problem, but the problem just always stays there. I hope they find where those children are and just okays who the sponsors are for them.